Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Russell Westbrook.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Quickly in at the 1. And for Sacramento, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Barrett. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Levine against Barrett. Here's Pirtle driving inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Outside Achua. Pass to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Toronto. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Pirtle with the bucket.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Achua. Lets a floater go. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Count it.
I just love the ball movement.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Achua. Back to DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. And that one drops for him.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." BA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Raptors. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan finds some space. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket. Raptors lead by 6. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. And Sacramento has possession. Toronto making their last shot. Levine against Barrett. Clock at 6. Kicks it to DeRozan. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Shot by Levine, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. The 3 from Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 5 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Westbrook, the pass to Levine. Back to Westbrook. Outside Achua. DeRozan outside. Double team on DeRozan. For three, Westbrook. Rebounded by Ingram. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Barnes. Rebound by Sacramento. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
At almost 7 feet tall, you got to push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Shot by Levine, no good. Ingram against DeRozan. Hurdle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Kings trail by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Westbrook with a screen on Barnes. Pass to DeRozan. Over Ingram. And it's DeRozan missing. Raptors lead by 13. To the paint. Here's Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Westbrook. Coming off a 22-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
It's Barnes on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. From down low. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Kings trail by 17. Outside Achua. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 7.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. Schroeder comes in for Russell Westbrook. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Sacramento. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Well, I think for Sacramento, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Good on the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 21. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Ingram up top, defended by DeRozan. Pulls it from 20, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Sacramento passing it around. Sabonis looking over the floor. Pass to Monk. There's the three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Well, Monk is a zero hesitation three-point shooter. He's got all the confidence in the world.
Pirtle with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly against Schroeder. 5 on the clock. For three, Barrett. Achua with a rebound. Kings trail by 18. And here's Schroeder. He really had an off game against the Heat. DeRozan passes to Schroeder, and the layup falls.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Now here's DeRozan. 23 points his last outing. Into the lane. Takes the three. Schroeder can't get it to go. Raptors lead by 16. Pass to Pirtle. We've got a minute 48 left in the first. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. Now here's Sabonis. DeRozan looks it over. Pass to Sabonis. Pirtle with some nice D. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Sabonis finds Monk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Well, this is a veteran move by Monk. Almost taking his motion into the defender to ensure he's headed to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes, he's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Ingram. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly.
Well, you look at how far Monk has come over the course of his career, turning into a really well-rounded player, especially passing and shooting.
Here's Schroeder. Yeah, that one's good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Murray Boyles. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen. Now here's Monk. The D's right on him. Levine feeling it out a bit. This one for three. No good on the shot. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Clifford in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Walter. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree. And he knocks down the first one. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Now here's Monk. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami. Sacramento passing it around. Clifford misses the 3. Raptors lead by 13. Here's Barnes. Schroeder with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Westbrook, he's checked in for Schroeder. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Murray Boyles. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Fader on the way. Rebound by Sacramento. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. Here's Westbrook. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Toronto leading by 10. Pass to Murray Boyles. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. LaVine comes with the double team. Walter from outside. And again, Toronto no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Sacramento shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's LaVine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Murray Boyles following the score by Sacramento. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Raptors also with a sub. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Abaji. Here's Shed. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Westbrook with a screen on Barnes. Outside Levine. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Clifford. It's stolen by Barnes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Fighting for his shot. Barnes is well rewarded for his effort.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys too.
That free throw good from Barnes. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Not going to go that time. Kings trail by 10. Pass to Monk. Sacramento passing it around. Now Sabonis. Back to Levine. Outside Monk from behind the arc. Again, the miss by the Kings. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Now here's Levine. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. 5 to shoot. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, Sabonis has a nice shot from that mid-range area. I think that's a sweet spot for him.
Ingram, the pass to quickly. It's Pirtle high post. Working on Sabonis. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Kings making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. On defense, the Kings. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. He gets it in there.
Well, you know, Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
Outside Levine. Barnes against DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Barnes. DeRozan. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Ingram against Levine. Pirtle with a screen on Levine. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. Pass to Levine. High arcing shot. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And some changes here for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Monk. DeRozan up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Westbrook, the pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. And here's Schroeder outside. And another miss by Sacramento. Toronto leading by 11. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Ingram's movement can cause a lot of problems.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Sabonis with a screen on Barnes. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Down by 15. DeRozan outside. Oh, sweet move. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's always had that vertical. If he can finish at the rim, he will.
Now Ingram, coming off a 22-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved. Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
Well, Ingram knows how to be a problem for the defense inside, drawing contact there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Toronto making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Both free throws good from Ingram.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
4-3, and DeRozan gets the three. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 12. Barrett up top, pounded by Westbrook. Barrett can't hit. Kings trail by 14. Ellis outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
And Sacramento with some changes. Achua's checked in for Ellis, and it's Levine in for Schroeder. Pass to Barrett. Quickly against Westbrook. Right side, Barrett. Rebound by Sacramento. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. The teardrop. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope. I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Pass to Barrett. Outside for Ingram. That three's off the mark. Kings trail by 12. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the 2 guards who have been filling it up this season. 5th, Zach LaVine.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, all of these guys can carry your team offensively over long stretches.
That free throw good from Levine.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pirtle with a screen on DeRozan. Pulls it. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Levine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
DeRozan with the ball. Sabonis with a screen on Ingram. DeRozan for 3. Sinks the tray. DeRozan's got 14.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so we wrap up the first half. Toronto out in front, up by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Jakob Poeltl.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
So for the Raptors right now, Barnes is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And so here is Toronto. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Barrett is screen on Westbrook. Pass to Ingram for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Levine for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Poeltl. Here's Barrett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you, Brian.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Quickly passes to Poeltl. Now here's Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Levine. Clock at 4. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Nice move inside from Barnes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Levine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Both free throws good from Levine. Raptors lead by 6. Quickly passes to Poeltl. Toronto passing it around. Now here's Barrett. Give him 8 points now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. 4 on the clock. Ingram fires from way outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Ingram. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, scorers like Ingram find a way to draw those fouls.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him.
Well, you know Ingram is known for his scoring, but he's really developed as a passer during his time in the league. He is a well-rounded offensive player.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Kings trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. That shot is off.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Ingram on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Barrett. Now Ingram fires from deep. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Sabonis. Unable to get that one. Pirtle with some nice D. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21 to the middle. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. 20 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Sabonis with a screen on Barrett. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Quickly passes to Pirtle. From the baseline. Barnes no good. Kings trail by 8. Levine finds DeRozan. Now Sabonis. He's guarded by Barnes. Shot left block. And there's the bucket as Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, once Sabonis gets near the hoop, he's so good at scoring the ball. Uses his body really well.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Toronto, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
Well, right now for Toronto, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
DeRozan against Ingram. Kicks it out to Westbrook from outside the arc. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pirtle with a screen on Westbrook. Outside for Ingram. And a miss there on the triple.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Achua. Back to DeRozan. Here's Westbrook. Picked by Sabonis. Westbrook with the miss. Raptors lead by 7. Ingram, the pass to quickly. And here is Barrett. Here's Barnes. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. And Sacramento shooting a disappointing 38%. Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Here's quickly, following that last 3-pointer by Sacramento. Pirtle finds Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Levine. They get it back. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 16 over Ingram. Another one falls for Sacramento.
This is a big night for DeRozan. But don't forget, he's been doing this since 2009. A long time in this league.
It's Barnes on the wing. Achua defending. Pirtle with a screen on Levine. Barrett passes to Pirtle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Pirtle's got 24 points. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Schroeder, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 5, the Raptors.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Outside Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
DeRozan hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Raptors lead by 4. Pass to Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Achua for 3. Tries again. And it's Sabonis laying it in. Sabonis has got 16 points.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Mamukelashvili. Launches a 3. Schroeder with a rebound. DeRozan right side. Oh, DeRozan getting it done inside.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Raptors with a lead. To the paint. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Walter. He takes it in. Pass to Shed. Here's Mamukelashvili. 3-pointer. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Second chance effort. And the play by Sabonis as he finishes it off for 2. Sabonis has got 8 points here in the quarter. DeRozan against Ingram. Pass to Shed. To the wing, right side. Here's Murray Boyles. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The 3 from DeRozan. They get it again. Sabonis finds Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. And no good. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And he lays it up and in. Mamukelashvili's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The 17-footer. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Domantas Sabonis, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Keon Ellis, and it's Clifford in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Clifford, good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Raptors shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Murray Boyles. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Now here's Westbrook. To the inside. Sabonis. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Well, Sabonis has been the hub of this offense and has been very effective scoring.
Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyles. Barnes a screen. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Westbrook's got rebound number 7 tonight. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Here's Shed, pounded by Westbrook. Barnes with a screen on Sabonis. Inside. It's stolen away. Now here's Monk. He's closely guarded. Rebound Toronto. Here's Murray Boyles, and he jams it home with authority.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Monk. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Monk. Sabonis has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Abaji. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The 3 from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Westbrook outside. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Ellis. Westbrook outside. 1 for 3. Kept alive. Sabonis. Good. Sabonis has got 24 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Achua's checked in for Sacramento. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Ali. Here's Murray Boyles. Right side Ingram. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Now here's Ellis. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Westbrook with the miss. Raptors lead by 6. To the middle. Here's Ingram. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, we know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but man, he can really score down low.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. From 6 feet away. And another miss by Sacramento. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Murray Boyles. He's guarded by Sabonis. Down low. Achua with a steal. Westbrook, the pass to Ellis. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, what I like about that, Ellis is not content to just hang out on the perimeter.
To the inside. Achua with a steal. Here's Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
And here's Monk. Outside Achua. Here's Westbrook. And Ingram with the block.
Well, he's one of the longest wings in the league, and right there, putting that reach to good use.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Sacramento with some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Ellis. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk. And it's Schroeder in for Westbrook. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Walter. Kings trail by 9. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Now here's LaVine. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Achua. The 3. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Toronto passing it around. Shot is good by Barrett.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Now here's DeRozan. Outside Achua. They need this. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Barrett. Raptors lead by 11. It's Barnes on the wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 14. Westbrook outside. DeRozan outside. Sacramento again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. From the corner. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis is inside. Here's Achua. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Achua with a screen on Barrett. Levine finds Achua. Count the basket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Ingram. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pirtle's got 26 points.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Achua. Double team on DeRozan. Outside Westbrook. Achua with a screen on quickly. Westbrook! 10-footer is good!
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Barrett outside. Ingram! Misses the three!
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Now DeRozan. Barnes with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Levine fires. Oh, he missed the jumper.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Down by 12. DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. Fires the three. Barrett with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Pirtle. Oh, the stuff.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
DeRozan against Ingram. DeRozan double teamed. Puts up the tray. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Now Barrett. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Pirtle rips down the board. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Jakob Pirtle.